We all have to agree that entrepreneurship is exhausting. It is tiresome, but at the same time, it is such a humbling experience. When you talk about business, the first thing that comes to mind is a tangible product that we can sell. But today, we bring you a man who's made a career out of service entrepreneurship. I'm talking about mentorship. But first, before we go to that, let us find out if people have this important life figure. Walk with me.
A mentor is somebody who is a good example to you, somebody who you can borrow from a lot of things. You know, in life you need somebody who is an example of what you want to do in life. So a mentor is somebody who gives you a good example of what you can be, but of course you can be better. A mentor is like a bar you have set for yourself. Yeah, so you can make yourself higher or almost the same level.
Amazing. Thank you very much. As you've heard, Peter knows the importance of having a mentor. He says that a mentor sets a pace for you, that you're supposed to go higher than your mentor. Let's look if other people know about mentorship. Naitwa nani?
My girlfriend.
Oh,
You don't blush. Tuna.
I don't think I have a mentor.
My mentor is my uncle.
My girlfriend, she's my mentor.
Sijafikiria kuwa na mentor.
I just don't have.
Kwa seo mistake mentorship na naitangwa jinge na role model. So mentor ni msee anakushow, ana contribute to once your growth na anakucheki kila siku, anakushow do hivi usido. But nikisema best yangu na mentor yangu na danganya.
I know who a mentor is. Someone who coaches you, someone mwenye anakuguide through your life.
It's a gearbox in a car. It's there to make you move forward. You know, when you become weak, you need this kind of a person.
You don't make wrong decision when you have mentors in life. Because if you encounter like a hitch, there's a way that you can approach them that can help you find an answer to what you are going through.
The mentor can guide you in a positive way or in a negative way. So I think I myself am my own mentor.
A mentor is somebody who inspires you.
Mwenye anakuinspire, anakuambia, as in anakuadvise, kama maybe uko na career unaenda na mwambia nataka kufanya hii, anakuadvise, anakuambia all about that career, anakuambia kama ni poa ama si poa, vitu kama hizo.
I don't have because I have my own principles which can guide me.
Sina mentor na believe in. Na believe but kama inakam kutoka kwa mzae. But si wengine. Do.
The importance of having a mentor ni kama maybe kama uko na kitu unataka kufanya, maybe tuseme career, alafu uende ulize mentor, atakwambia kama ni mzuri ama kama si poa ama kama iko beneficial. So ukiwa na mentor, you'll go the right way in many things.
He has been there for me. He has always ensured that I make good decisions. And whenever I'm weak, he is always there to motivate me. And he encourages me to always go for what is the best for me.
She's very hardworking. She inspired me. Good ideas. She inspires me. Business-wise, she comes with business ideas that we can use. We become rich.
So, that is what people had to say about mentorship and having a mentor. Some do not believe in mentorship, others do believe there is an importance of having a mentor. We shall learn much more about mentorship right here on The Budding Entrepreneur.
This week we focus on avenues that facilitate mentorship and especially in business. The African Summit, also known as the ASENTI. But what is the ASENTI?
The whole aspect of ASENTI is that we're creating a platform for young people to be able to interact and get mentors and get, not just get mentors online like, the normal online platforms, but actually be an organization whereby we can say we're going to sign you with this particular mentor. But again, we have a bigger picture of it, and the bigger picture is what we'll be launching this year, which we call ASENTI Ventures. And ASENTI Ventures is actually looking at investing in different ideas that guys have.
My name is Faith Chege. I'm a Mandela Washington Fellow 2015. I'm also the CFO of Barefoot Power. I studied finance and now practice in finance, which I think is a great opportunity for me. And Yali gave me an amazing experience on what is happening in Africa, the opportunities that we have in Africa. And it is exciting to be able to share this with young entrepreneurs in the country and in the continent as a whole. Yeah.
When you're a member, you can be able to get access to trainings, you can be able to get access to mentoring. You also actually be able to get 50% discount to all our summits all over the world, because we're planning a summit in Botswana, in Ghana, and hopefully in the US as well. And these are all creating network for businesses and all those kind of stuff.
We need young people that understand their value, and they understand how they can proactively utilize this value to create a professional, successful career.
We have holistic networks, so which means if you need somebody in agribusiness, if you need somebody in film, if you need somebody maybe in banking, we can easily be able to connect you to those different people, And it's just not at going online and submitting your profile and wishing that somebody will mentor you, which most of the time don't really happen. So for us, that's what you can be able to offer. Some companies actually, for them to be able to connect with different mentors, they would actually charge you a lot of money. So the mentoring aspect, and then hopefully this year we'll be launching now the venture aspect, whereby if you're a member of ASENTI, like a fully fledged member, you can be able to get more stuff like training, like access to capital, like different other things as well. So that's how ASENTI is business. And then ASENTI also is not free. Like for example, all our forums are never free. So you have to pay. You don't pay much. You just pay some little money, because we also don't believe in giving people like 100% for free, because free things are never valid. And that's why they always say there's nothing like free lunch. So in this world, but there's nothing like free. We also support other businesses in terms of linkages, in terms of connecting them to potential, just connection. So like, let's say you need somebody in this particular direction, you can be able to connect you with them and see if they can be able to support you. ASENTI is going to actually be a very big brand across Africa that create a platform to unite young people, to unite business leaders, and you may not know, it's going to be the next big thing in Africa,
One is impossible, nothing is impossible, nothing is impossible. Now you're in between. And to charge yourself and make yourself to understand that takes yourself. You can't get it from outside.
Like, I'm passionate about young people. I'm passionate about creating a network for young people, and that's what is keeping me going. Sometimes actually you go so down and it's like, hey man, I think I need to maybe quit these things because it's really not making money. But I'm kind of thinking, some of the business that we see today, things like maybe WhatsApp, or let's say Facebook, for example. I mean, when Mark was starting Facebook, if you ask Mark, he didn't even have an idea how he's going to make money through Facebook most of the time. But if you look at over the time, he's been able to learn how to make money. He makes money through likes, he makes money through promoting pages, he makes money through selling gifts, So everything, sometimes you start business and you really don't know how you're going to make money at that particular time. But as you build it, you meet different people, and if different ideas come up, and in the process you're able to make money. I know in 2014 when we started, we were able to, 3 businesses actually were able to come out of it, which was a success. Most of those businesses are still going on up to right now. And then last year we were able to bring in around, we had a lot of application actually all over the world, all over Africa, but we were only able to support 3 So far I can say, we have like 6 successful businesses that we're able to make. People always think the same. It's what's in for me. That's the thinking of all biashara. Nini, what is in for me? If there's nothing, in for me, then I can't be involved. So number one, you look at what value do you think your business will add in that particular person? Let's say, for example, if you call me as a partner, say, Calvin, I would like to partner with you, and we're looking for maybe this amount of money, for example, if we have, because right now we don't really invest money into businesses, but let's say you are approaching someone, want to see in this business, if I'm going to put my money into this, what am I going to get? And then number 2, what are some of the risks involved? Because nobody always wants to put money into risk.
Most young people in Africa now are thinking about becoming entrepreneurs and not being employed, despite the fact that our system of schooling in Africa teaches us how to be employed, how to get jobs. And that is the mindset that we need to change. We need to have a paradigm shift to make sure that our young people who are graduating from our universities, who are graduating from our high schools and colleges and polytechnics, are thinking entrepreneurship.
Personally, right now, apart from ASENTI, I have, I call it a struggling startup, because I'm still working on it. So I'm creating this online platform that's going to be selling eco-friendly products only. It's called EcoPoa. So, and I've spent my money. I'm not a developer, so I've spent my money to give somebody to help me develop the website. And I've done my own research and all those kind of stuff, you see. But once the site is up and once I can be able now to start making money, now I can approach someone and say, look, we will be making maybe 200 shillings every day. If you guys give us maybe 500 shillings every day, it's going to help us make 1,000 shillings every day, and you'll get maybe your 500 shillings, and I get the 500 shillings. So that's the language that somebody wants to hear, and that's the reason why people rarely invest into just simple ideas. Most of the business right now are moving into service-oriented business. So if you look, for example, in the informal sector, and we have one of our speakers that are going to be coming for ASENTI this year, and he actually offers service products. So what he does, his company is called Link, and what he does is that he gets the plumber, someone who's a plumber there, he gets, somebody who's washing clothes, he gets a mama boga, and then put these people into a platform, like a mobile application, whereby if I need a plumber, I can easily go on the site and get it, you see. So right now, most of the businesses are going more into service delivery thing, because that's where the money is. So you don't really have to be, selling tomatoes for you to be in business. You can actually be selling services. And services actually gain more attraction in terms of money than compared to even selling the tangible products. Yeah.
How inspiring. We're gonna take a short break, but don't you go anywhere. This is the Budding Entrepreneur. Welcome back. Previously,
The Amelta is like a bar you have set for yourself. Yeah, so you can make yourself higher or almost the same level.
I don't think I have a mentor.
My mentor is my uncle.
My girlfriend, she's my mentor.
Sijafikiria kuwa na mentor.
I just don't have.
Na believe, but kama inakam kutoka kwa mzae, but si wengine do.
Ukiwa na mentor, you'll go the right way in many things.
I don't have, because I have my own principles which can guide me.
mentorship is a brain to pick, an ear to listen, and a push in the right direction. Something Calvin knew so much about. What is the importance of mentorship in business? We visited Calvin, the CEO of African Summit, to enlighten us more about mentorship in business. Journey with me, Naomi Mburu, as we seek to explore its significance, its importance, and how to get it. This is the Budding Entrepreneur.
Are you familiar with the phrase, no man is an island? Sometimes to be successful in business and life, you must rely on people to help you along the way. You find clues that have been left behind by people who conquered overwhelming odds to achieve success and greatness in life. These people can offer advice, knowledge, and wisdom to the less experienced in business. How else can we define mentorship if not by referring to these more knowledgeable people who pass on what they have to the budding business people? To some, mentorship hasn't really been their cup of tea.
Sijafikiria kuwa na mentor.
I don't have because I have my own principles which can guide me.
Sina mentor na believe but kama inakam kutoka kwa mzae. But si wengine. Do.
Simply because they have been deceived, manipulated and harassed. This could have a lasting negative effect on the mentees. However, I believe that mentorship is one of the stepping stones that lead a successful life, and this calls for a heart that is willing to learn.
Get to learn differently, not only from one particular part, but get to learn differently.
When you have an idea, don't shy away.
There is no excuse for not living up to your fullest potential. No excuse. I told you, I didn't get a new daddy. I didn't get a new mama.
Sometimes you feel like giving up. It's just, it's not those language that somebody wants to use, but sometimes you just feel like it's been. When you're working on something still new, and you still really don't have a good financial backup, so which means you cannot be able to employ as many. You can maybe work with one person who you'll not pay them much, and maybe then work with some few interns. So number one, it's not easy. Before even you start a business, you need to look, especially if you want to start a business that is replicatable, the one that you want to expand even to other countries and all that, you need to check on market trends. And right now, as we said, agribusiness is becoming like main thing because food is key. Mobile technology is becoming main thing, and actually service providing business is becoming main thing as well because right now. Right now, people are putting all these things together in that if I'm providing, even if I'm just a person who's washing clothes, I can have an app whereby the people can be able just to download, and if you want somebody to wash your clothes, you just go there and key, I want this person to wash my clothes, my place is this, and then they be able to come, you see. And so the future is going into more service providing, and everything is going more mobile technology because everybody has a phone nowadays. I mean, from a kid of 10 years old to a very old person, everybody has a phone. So you're looking at how can we be able to tap into the mobile technology service, and then how can we be able to tap into agribusiness. Real estate has always been there, but informal sector is becoming key. Like we don't have enough plumbers, we don't have enough, enough masons and all that. So those are actually some of the key areas that also you need to look into because very soon, getting even a plumber would be a problem. You have maybe an app whereby if somebody needs a plumber, they can easily get it, So you'll find that you're not a plumber, but actually you run that business. So you have all these plumbers and you have all these the people washing clothes, and you have all these people who can do delivery of food to the doorstep. And your work will be just investing in developing that app. And then you'll now be gaining, it's just the same as Uber. Uber they don't have any cars, they don't own any cars, but they make their money. Why? Because they just provide a platform where these people can be able to get be able to get customers. And that's the kind of thinking that need to be in our minds. Like, how do you create a platform that people can enjoy whatever kind of service they want? We meet very exciting people every single day, and some just have physical business, like some just want to grow maybe watermelon, some have mobile technology, like, one of our, and actually he applied for ASENTI, he was part of our ASENTI County edition in Naivasha. Just a young man, and they've created a very good platform that brings all supermarkets all over Kenya on one platform. So for example, if you're in your house, you can say, I want to shop in Nakumat, and you just shop from your house and they deliver the products in your house. Or in your house and say, I don't want to shop in Nakumat, I want to shop in Okwala that is next. So you just go on that app and you see. I think majority of Kenyans, we still think more of the traditional business. We still think of more of like, I just want to grow some maize and sell, I want to grow some watermelon and sell, which it's not bad, but we're still not really innovative in terms of the way we are thinking.
They're willing to mentor you and also kind of support you just to build up your idea before actually you can actualize.
If the future of my children is going to be any different, they must get education.
I've done research on neglected tropical diseases, malaria, leishmaniasis, primarily vector-borne diseases. And so my passion was always how do we solve the issues that we have in our community. So one way or the other, I ended up finding myself moving towards not just doing research, but actually asking how do we realize the outputs of research? How do we bring it to the marketplace?
Obviously, we do get a lot of some requests, like people already established their business, but they want maybe big investment, which sometimes we really don't have, but we can always recommend them. But again, there's still also a big mindset, like, hey, I want to start this business, but I don't have capital. So people will always like, hey, I want to start this business, but sinado, not checky. But again, that's also been like a common trend, like, hey, how can I get money to start my business? And we always tell them that most of the time, nobody's willing to invest in your risk. Nobody's willing to take a risk in their money by giving you, because they might give today 3 million and you wanted to start a business, then you just decide to go now, you maybe decide to go to Malaysia and go and have a very nice holiday, or you just decide to go, to Las Vegas and, just have a night, a whole, celebrate the money, and then when you come back, it's like, oh, I think now I have 2 million. Let me see if I can start this biashara using. So anyway, nobody always wants to give them money to where they're not staying.
Next. Kwa hiyo area tunauza nguo za wanaume, both casual na official. Kuna yenye atakuongelesha vibaya. Lakini utaendelea tu. Unachapangwa discount ama?
Yeah, discount. Of course, after a bit of negotiation. Lazima tu negotiate kidogo. Yeah. This time is bargain, nimeshazoea sasa.
I don't mind. Edible workshop. Unajua watu wengi ukiona huku nje, watu wengi wenye wako idle, they end up taking drugs. Yeah. Those bad things. They do very weird things. Yeah.
Business quote of the day. If you light a path for someone, it will also brighten your path. This is a Buddhist proverb.
A lot of people have gone further than they thought they could just because someone else thought they could. We have come to the end of our show, and it is my hope that you have learned a thing or two about entrepreneurship. If you want to learn more about entrepreneurship, follow us on our social media pages at the bottom of your screen. This has been The Budding Entrepreneur, and I have been your host, Naomi Mburu. Till next time, adios.